Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Judy Lau, anchor of Business Administration Channel of OWO, an international information broadcast network which shares exciting business market updates and investment opportunities with global audiences. Today, we are delighted to have the opportunity to talk to the senior executive of EEKA Fashion. EEKA Fashion is the leader in the field of middle and high-end women's apparel in China. It was listed in 2014 at the Hong Kong Stock Exchange main board. Its stock code is 3709. First of all, let us introduce the CEO and the company founder, Mr. Jin Ming. Mr. Jin Ming has over 20 years of experience in the ladies' wear, fashion, and retail industry. In 2003, he became the general manager of marketing of Yingjia Fashion. Mr. Jin founded Cora Dior Holdings Limited, now known as EEKA Fashion Holding Limited in 2012. And today, we are delighted to invite its company secretary and chief investor relations officer, Ms. Jade Wong, to our broadcasting interview. Ms. Jade Wong joined the company since 2014. She has over 10 years extensive experience in company secretary, financial, accounting, and corporate governance, and also compliance for the listed company. She is a fellow member of ACCA, HKCGI, and CGI of the United Kingdom. Jade, how are you? It's nice to have you to be with us for this interview. Let us invite Jay, to briefly talk about the 30 years journey of EEKA Fashion, how it evolved to become such a successful company. Jay, over to you.
Thank you, Judy. Hi, everyone. I'm Jay Wong. Thank you for your time. Let me be sharing about EEKA, the 30 years journey. In 1992, Mr. Chen Ling Mei, which is Jin Ming's mom, come to Shenzhen to set up NAS and the first generation of the pioneer in the women's fashion industry. In 2000, introduction smart system reform to improve and the efficiency of the group. In 2007, Mr. Jin Ming launched the Cora Dior brand, which is to produce the young, stylish, feminist style of the dress. In 2008, was born. And in 2014, Cora Dior listed in the main board of the Hong Kong. Number is 3709, the first high-end women's wear company of the Shenzhen. And then in 2019, EEKA acquired Asco, Naslin, and we named it the EEKA Fashion. In 2019, new addition Sunny Styling and middle and range women's wear brand for the future market. And 2020, an omnichannel product, EEKA Online Mall launched to promote the combination of the online and offline. In 2021, our stores is the first time exceeds 2,000 stores across the China. In 2022, we launched the product system reforms to create a new system with the product power, empowering fashion.
A lot of companies, they only have one brand, but for EEKA Fashion, you have several different brands that appeal to different market segments. Let us, take a look at the various brands. Hey, could you talk about the multi-brand strategy of EEKA Fashion?
Thank you, Judy. Actually, we are the most successful multi-brand strategy. Our main brand, Cora Dior and NAS, which is over 1 billion retail sales. Cora Dior, we have the 3 million, and nuts 1.5 billion. And next one, the next code, are also over 1 billion. Cover the woman age around 25 to 50 with multiple style and position over their need. And also, as you said, we have 30 years the brand building. And then we own 4 million registered members. For our product development, we have to also have a more innovative products. We got 10 textile innovative products for 5 consecutive years. And then we own over 250 patents, 5% wear fabric, no snow energy process, green technology, and fashion. And we also is our woman fashion leader. In 2021, we got retail sales over 8 billion and revenue 6.5 billion and net profit over 500 million. And we are the #1 in the middle and high-end women's apparel company in this industry. Also, for our management structure, we have a unique platform, which means that the brand division is the responsibility for the product and the rest is empowered for organization business platform. And then we also have over 2,000 offline store. Over 77% is our self-operated across the China.
Well, it's very, very exciting.
Let me introduce.
Indeed, about the history and also the corporate development. Jay, could you briefly go through the various brands that the company is distributing and selling in China and overseas?
Thank you, Judy. Let me introduce our brands. We have a Cordial series, and then that's a turmeric brand. Cordial, you can see it is launched in 2007, which is for the young-looking, silent, feminine. We also use lights or jazz, lace. And then next is the La Cordial, which are more elegant, romantic, high class. And then for more leisure, comfortable, we have a Cordial elsewhere. And also we acquire the Shenzhen brand Cardia, which is also is urbanism, elegant and modern. And for the business woman, we have our second ring brand, NAS, which is our urbanism, elegant. And then Naslin which is about the freedom without art. And also always about the suit, we have less cold, more beauty of the wisdom. For the more attract youngest for customer, we have the funny feeling because we have the middle range around the selling price is 500 to 1,015. It is a modern style, independent, freedom, and full of dream as a more young energy. This is the funny feeling. Yes.
From the market, I pick up the idea or the news that your company, EEKA Fashion, has a very unique management style. It's called Amoeba management style. Today we are going to explore or maybe learn a little bit more about what is Amoeba management style. The question that I would like to raise to you, Jay, is that EEKA Fashion mentioned in its annual report and also its quarterly report that the management style of Amoeba has enabled your company to grow rapidly. Could you tell us more about this management style? What are its key features and advantage?
The Amoeba model is the operator full and independent accounting system linked to the market. And Amoeba is also a single share organism, and then Ecology is that employee on different level taking up different functional roles and collective is a large amoeba antigism.
I see. How would staff member be empowered under this amoeba management system?
Under amoeba management culture, all staff are business leader in the representative function role and are encouraged to become project champions with the leader's spirit, exercise business judgment, or for creating better future for whole amoeba ecosystem collectively.
Wow, I see. And by the way, where did this amoeba management style originate?
It is Kiyoshiwa entrepreneurs Casio in Namoa who craft this management philosophy based on practical experience.
I see. So do you think that your staff member enjoy higher productivity and produce better business results using Amoeba way?
The most advantage for this amoeba management method is to provide a kind of a quantitative thinking, which is effective to measure the rights and responsibility and interest for each unit. With the organization and structure can more be flexibility to build and evolve only our business need.
Oh, I see. And what's more about this amoeba style? Could you put forward some examples?
Inspired by the unique business insight, EEKA created a management in operation using the platform-based structure empowers and company staff the member and provide internal of the business system, which is make it easy for division of the right responsibilities and interests along a different organization unit to effective and productively cooperate this multi-brand business empire in involve global digital platform economy.
Wow, this is very, very refreshing for all of us. And I believe that with the amoeba management style, the company has been creating not only fashion, but a lot of intellectual property that will improve the valuation of the company. Jay, I would like to ask you the next question. Is that EEKA Fashion owns quite a number of patents. Can you describe the company's milestone and future direction for the development and use of IP, that is intellectual property?
We build our IT based on 3 aspects. We will continue to expand our IP from these paths. Firstly, we own the software copyrights for our company digital system. And secondly, we are the owner of the the process copyright from the doing the design process.
And what else?
Thirdly, we developed and patented unique fabric technologies from the doing on the fabric development process, and the accumulation and application of these IP rights will be effectively enhance the company's competitiveness in terms of the operation and product stream.
Next, we would like to go inside your distribution network. First of all, talking about China, within, this map, it seems that, your coverage is pretty broad. Jay, tell us a little bit more about what you are doing to cover this huge China market.
Actually, you can see our trend from these 3 years, from 2019 to 2021. We have a huge increase. For example, in 2019, we have a 1,000 something store. In 2020, we have 1,050 500 stores. In 2021, we have over 2,000 stores. On the most location, which about Eastern, which is mean about Shanghai, Jiang, Fujian. And the next one is the Northwest, which is Chongqing, Sichuan, around this the China.
And China market perhaps is the starting point. And you have, a huge shop. That means, physical network in China. And I understand that your products are already available internationally via many famous fashion brand websites. Let's go a little bit deeper into your international market development. I would like to raise a few questions, to explore with you. First of all, the company, I believe, hopes to further expand its international market in the coming years. Is that right? Could you tell me more about your international strategy and development roadmap? And also your friendly approach, the amoeba approach. Will you still adopt the same approach?
Actually, the company has a clear direction on the internationalization. For example, we are the first company invited by Milan Fashion Week in 2015. The next step, China's fashion management group, and we think we ultimately we go to the global. The next plan, we will open the store in Singapore in next years to explore the Asian market. And then we will develop an international market in appropriate time owing to the actual business process. And also amoeba management philosophy is suitable to the all management environment, both in Chinese and foreign.
While expanding overseas, will you consider appropriate localization strategy in the target market? For example, in terms of product design, management team, e-commerce operations method, local market channels, and adaptation to consumer culture?
Sure. While we open up the overseas market, we will definitely adapt the appropriate localization strategy. For example, exploring brands, the management, supply chain, product design, and marketing, and even the design team, which is more included to localization.
I see. And nowadays, a lot of companies, they are talking about ESG, they are talking about carbon neutrality. Today, we would like to discuss this topic with you. Environmentally cool fashion. My question to you is that, is it possible for us, the BC senior female executive, to look beautiful and be environmentally cool in your company's gorgeous clothing? That's the first question. And the second question is that now that the global weather is getting hotter and hotter, can fashion design and the new fabric technology help reduce carbon emission?
Yes, EEKA has always been committed to the concept of the sustainable development. And all our brands are the member of the WWD Sustainable Fashion Alliance, and which is EEKA also win the title of 2020 Sustainable Fashion practitioner, and responsibility of investment practitioner jointly awarded by China Textile Industry Federation, Social Responsibility Office, and China Garment Association.
How about ESG compliance?
We have implemented ESG concept to many aspects of our operation. For example, on the supply chain, we will actively use big data management and the principles to recognize intelligent production line, integration, smart factory, full information technology, and intelligent equipment to form the unique style of the EEKA fashion group. It's able us to have fast, accurate, intangibly supply chains platform to our brands could detect, demand, tag, and management our inventory, proactive full digital management adjustment, and operation fine-tuning.
Could you call us some example, Jay?
Yes, our merchants and retailers could take part and share their ideas for the use of environmentally friendly fabric, which is a sustainable incentive mechanism for the merchants for creating and launching sustainable fashion products. For example, the new windbreaker launched by the Ecology in spring and summer 2020 use red-cut exclusive patent innovative fabric development and produced by Mitsubishi Operation of Japan, Titanic, and we launched this product with the brand of spokesperson supermodel Miranda Kerr.
How about environmentally friendly fabric and raw materials? Could you tell us a little bit more? We are very, very fascinated about all these new developments.
The patent raw material is a collected form of forest from protected by the Wild Forest Scholarship Council and has obtained the World FSC COC Forest Certificate. It has the touch and iris of the mulberry field, and the active wrinkles, easy to wash, can be naturally degraded. It is a fashionable, environmentally friendly, and our customers love it.
Oh, that's interesting. Could you tell us a little bit more about how you blend green technology with fashion design?
For example, lastly, the new water lily leaf green suit launched in the autumn of 2021 is the made environment friendly of sustainable single-side tapped stain luxury fabric, which is tangible and sustainable throughout the entire process. It is comfortable to wear and exclusive sense of the quality and class.
Wow, today is the first time that I will be talking to you, Jade. And thank you so much for your time, Jade. We look forward to, having another session with you to talk about fashion and to talk about how your company will contribute to this global fashion world. Thank you so much, Jade. See you next
Thank
time.
you so much. See you next time,
Bye.
Judy.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.